What's good, fam? We back in this thing, baby. It's another beautiful Sunday. And I get to talk to y'all. That's what make it a blessed Sunday. It's a blessing when you wake up to see another beautiful day. But especially when I get to holler at the fam, makes it that much better. And it's crazy because I was kind of debating, was I going live tonight? That's why some of y'all probably like, oh, we didn't know you was going live, BG. We didn't see you post ahead of time and schedule it and all that. That's because I was sitting on the couch watching football. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. And then I was like, do I feel it? Because in order for me to, when I come up here and talk to y'all, I got to give you the 100% BG. I just can't. I can't give you 80%. I can't give you 50%. I gotta give you the whole hundo, baby. And then it hit me. We got some stuff to talk about. Yep. Because even though I was watching football, I was catching up on the comments. It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them. Your boy gonna be playing catch up for a while, I feel like. But I was playing catch up on those comments. And I started seeing some of the comments, and then I thought about the one-on-ones that we had today. And it just made me think like, I gotta holler at the fam because I don't want y'all to miss those opportunities. You know them things, we talked about this in many videos. If you don't know new fam, you got to go back and watch some of them. But y'all know me, like one of my acronyms is NOW. No opportunity wasted. Things like that. We talk about it in videos, like the video we've talked about this before, where it was like, don't miss out on the opportunity because you're complaining about what's going on in the world. Or you've heard us talk about it. Matter of fact, we talked about it in the last live about when you start stuff, or the video we talked about AI taking over. One of the comments from the fan was like, hey, AI is the new wave. We got to get in front of it. We talk about the pandemic when trucking took a boom and the prices and rates went through the roof. We talk about all those. And some of us, we didn't take advantage of those opportunities. We missed out on some of the opportunities. We didn't get in front of it. It happens to all of us. It happens to the best of us, fam. Because sometimes we second guess stuff. Sometimes we might be too nervous to jump off the porch and take advantage of a situation. Then there's those times you just, let's be honest, have a little less faith in ourselves because we don't believe we can do something. But I'm thinking about, because I've seen this come in a few different times about me and my family. And they weren't negative. I don't want nobody to take it that way. They weren't negative. Those comments would be like, hey, it's nice that you got that support system, or it's great to have a wife that handles this. Or I've seen the comments that, hey, everybody don't have the military backing. And one of them funny because it'd be like, everybody don't got your strength. And it just made me think about what built that character, what built that inside of me. And I'm thinking about the fam because I think about the conversations we have and the way y'all out there getting it. Because, man, y'all are out there getting it. And I'm happy for y'all being out there getting it. And it made me think, I'm no different than you. You're no different than me. Some of us take advantage of opportunities when they come around. I understand some of us aren't in position to take advantage of opportunities when they come around. But when you overall look at it, you'd be like, basically come down to it. Don't miss that opportunity again. Don't miss your chance to start again. Which, that's what we're going to talk about. Because I don't want nobody missing no more starts to be successful. Because we hear the little jokes. We see them when they be like, hey, if you can go back in time and talk to yourself and give yourself some tips, what would you do? And I'll be like, invest in Google stock, invest in Apple. Like, we know all the little sayings. The things that you would do if you can go back in time with the information you know now. But the problem with it is you cannot go back in time. It doesn't work that way. You can only go forward. So that means we got to jump and start now with the information that we have now. And in order to do that, I feel like we need to talk about it. Because y'all got success. I like the fam. I love the fam because y'all throw y'all success stories out there. And y'all share everything. And since we share so much, and I want y'all to share with the new fam, we're going to get to that, of all the amazing things that y'all took advantage of and y'all started now. And I'm going to give y'all a little more insight in BG. Y'all know every live, I'm going to give you a little more, every video is a little more. You get closer and closer to knowing more about me. So let's talk about some stuff. But before we get started, let me holler at some of the fam. Got Jay Harv in the building. What's going on, good sir? What's going on? Not starting the channel just yet, We're going to do an IG reel and send it to you. Thanks for making me step my game up. I told you, fam, it's all love. I'm gonna get everybody. I'm gonna get everybody. And if you need help, that's all the one-on-one. J Hard, we do one-on-ones, but that's what the one-on-ones and all that stuff for. It ain't just about getting business. It's professional development, personal development, business development. If I can just help, that's what we got them for. Let's see. The Quicks are in the building. What it do, fam? What's going on? Oh, man, the Quicks, you make great content. I told y'all, just go watch them. They got some great video. Man, we out here getting it. And the Quicks just saying they appreciate it. Means a lot. Got Ariana in this thing. Hey, man, I hope you and Andrew out there rolling safe and being safe. Then everybody speaking to each other, being, how we do. What's going on? Cole Cam in here. Cole, I need to see some pics, fam. I ain't seen no new pics. Got to show your boy some of them pics. But no, the fam is entering in the building. So let's get started. Let's get started. Because I basically told y'all some of them comments I read. And my support system, my wife, my kids, my dad, my mom, all of them, everybody. Got my sisters, all that, everybody. And I'm thinking about when they told, let's use the one with the military. And it was like, back then, my dad told me, he had a bunch of sayings. I told you my family got a bunch of sayings. And one of his was, boy, you want to put the work in now so you don't have to put the work in later. Think about that. Put the work in now so you don't have to put the work in later. And I ain't gonna lie, he was a great mentor through them years in the military. Because I'm telling you, that first enlistment, I was like, I'm done. I'm getting out there, boys. He hit me back. He say, that's not the plan. I was getting taught about plans and strategy way back then. He say, that's not the plan. We got to get to the 20. That's the mark. I didn't think about it then. I was just like, we the generation do as I say. All right, Pops, I'm going to do it again. That 10-year mark, I can't do this no more. I'm done. I can't. But I looked over at my family, looked over at my parents, looked behind at my kids, and I'm like, I can't have them walk in my footsteps if I don't take the first step. So I stuck it out. So for the fam that be saying, hey, you got the military back, and I took a start. Of course, it was a little push behind it. Pops pushed me. And then wife and kids, mainly wife with that support system. You can do it. We're going to get through it. That was the start of something. And then that made me think when I say to wife, because me and my wife, we've been married over 20 years. And then I'm thinking about all the fam. Everybody, we've been celebrating. We've not done a bunch of celebrating this year. I'm talking about we got fam in here, anniversaries over 20-some years. The Quicks, we not had all these birthdays. We not hit milestones with fam starting the cargo van journey. We not hit milestones where people hit their 4K week, and we not had people hit $1,800, $2,000 Mondays. Like we've had people 10x their money after doing one-on-ones. We've had a bunch of starts. Some of those starts are the beginning, and some of those starts show longevity. But even if we say with the individuals like myself, the Quicks, all of us that's been married, all that don't happen without a start. And if you ask anybody, including myself, me and my wife was just talking about this the other day when they be like, oh, what happened with your relationship? Not us, other people. And they be like, oh, we grew apart. It's part of life. You're going to go, even business, business life, whatever you want to say, is stuff you learn, you grow, things are going to change and switch, and then you got to come back together, regroup, and restart. That's why they got that thing, restart, reset, refocus. We've talked about that before, but it all takes you getting started. So I'm going to use myself. Y'all will look, because Jay Harv said about the videos. So I want to throw that out there, because if y'all don't know, a couple of videos back when I talked about the 100, I might have called out a little bit of the fam. Not with no malicious intent. I love y'all. I just want to see everybody succeed. And for some people, they'll be like, BG, we saw them videos. You popped up on YouTube in 2024. I told you, wife put that camera on like, it's time to give it to him. I say, all right, babe, you say that, we going to do that. That's what we do. We start. So to some people, they like, BG hit the scene in 2024. One of the fam said today in the one-on-one, I went back. I've been watching the video since you started in the Navigator. And to some people, they'll be like, 2024. You started in 2024. No, I didn't. I started in 2021 with that first DoorDash order. That was the start. But to y'all to see 2024 videos and think, hey, he started doing VHOTE. No, 2021. And this, I could do this all day long. If we go back, let's think most people will be like, because you know your boy, I be in business. I look at everything, be like, Amazon. Amazon started in 1997. They started trading locally and they and we talked about this before. No, Amazon did not start in 1997. Jeff Bezos started that thing in 1994 with the name of Cadabra. Like, is it Abracadabra? It was like an online big bookstore. But you would think because it started publicly traded in 1997, that's when he started. No, he started in 1994. Or, y'all know your boy, I'm a foodie. I'm not going to lie. KFC. To some people, they think, oh, Colonel Sanders started in, what, 1960? No, he didn't start in 1960. Colonel Sanders started in 1930s in a gas station in Kentucky. Better yet, let's do transportation. J.B. Hunt. We know J.B. Hunt. That's one of the big boys. J.B. Hunt started, let's see. You would think J.B. Hunt started in, I think it was 1969, 1970, one of those two. No. J.B. Hunt started in 1961, and it was hauling rice, like recycling materials for like rice fields and chicken something. I forgot what it's called. But it basically started in 1961. They wasn't even moving transportation. Do you get where I'm going with this? Because like what I just said about the military, you'll think, oh, BG, no. The military started in 2001, and that family started with me and my wife in 2002. The Grahams were established in 2002. You see what I'm saying? But we started. And I don't want y'all to miss that opportunity to start again. We already know the people that missed, because I was one of them. We missed the wave when it happened during the pandemic. It's stuff changing now. And this ain't just got to be cargo van. This is starting anything. It could be a relationship, whatever your success is. I know people talk about, fitness journey, and I'm going to start it on January 1st. Remember the last live when I told you about the time now, like there's a reason. That's another reason I started in the fourth quarter of the, guess you can say, calendar year, because by the time January 1st come around, I already got a 3-month head start because I started already. We're going to come back to that. Let me holler at the fam. I see y'all over here. I'm telling you, it's finna get funny around here. We're going to all be starting something around here. Let's see, where we at? I got to go back to where we stopped at. Y'all was over here talking. Let me see. Okay. Cole Cam say, take a couple big steps in the beginning. The business started. Eager to get on the road with y'all, but not rushing in, moving strategically. I'm glad you said that, Cole, because that's one of the biggest parts about starting. That's why I just went through Amazon, J.B. Hunt, KFC. It didn't just pop up on the scene. That you got to do the work and the strategic stuff and the strategy stuff and planning stuff. You got to do that all in the beginning. You don't just open your eyes and wake up and be like, you know what? I'm finna walk down to the dealership and buy a van. Now, granted, I have met one-on-ones and fam that did that. And then they were scrambling because they didn't do the research and know what to do after that. And we had to play some catch up. People do that. It happens. But when you're starting something, you got to actually have a plan. We've talked about that in many videos. The quicks established in 2022. But when you go look at that videos, you be like, hey, the quicks, they just got something going. I'm telling you, that's how it works. Look at this. She just got Daily Grind with the Grahams started in 2013 vlogging. But those videos are old and long. And since we talking, because, we're going to talk about starts because we transparent over here. What the wife was talking about, that's when we were living in Italy. And she was starting vlogging because we just traveling the world. But one thing about it at that time, like now y'all see TikToks and YouTubes and all that with military people, they be sitting in their car in uniform. You see them. We couldn't do that back then. That was UCMJ stuff. You was getting Article 15s, LORs, LOC. You was getting in some type of trouble. We could not be out there recording and hopping on. We had to get stuff approved by public affairs before it went out to the masses. Like we couldn't do that. So the vlogging was, she was showing us on trips. as we was building it. We was ahead of that vlogging the world travels. We was ahead of that before people was even doing it. She was. I won't say it. She, because wife was started. You should have seen her. We all in Venice, and she walking around with this iPad. Walking around with an iPad recording everything, this pink iPad case recording everything. Like we got videos for days. We got videos from because we ain't never stopped recording. Y'all just ain't seen it posted. We ain't put all that out there. We got videos when we was walking around recently in Bali, all that, because we started stuff. We started, if it don't work, we pivot and go somewhere else. That's the whole point of starting. Make a plan like Cam say, and then you pivot where you need to. We've talked about this with strategy. You have a plan, and then you add or adapt the plan. You shouldn't be making the plan up as you go, if that makes sense. We've talked about that before. I ain't gonna go down that road with you. What's going on, fam? You are inspiration plus tax season. See you soon. I see you soon, fam. I see you soon. I ain't gonna lie to you. We would love to see the 2013 grams. That's something y'all gonna have to take up with the missus. I mentioned it to her. Don't worry, I'll put in a good word for you. I got your back. Because we got stuff for days. We got stuff for days. We got all types of clips. If y'all seen them clips, y'all will be sitting there laughing. I love it. Started in 1998 and used to salute to the veteran. That's what I'm talking about. See, fam, you get what I'm talking about. I know y'all all get what I'm talking about. But when I say you got to start, nobody would know if you don't tell. Okay, let's go this way. I'm gonna keep. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go there after I catch up on all the comments. Anyone know where to find Vans at a good price? I forgot where you said you was at, old school. You got to tell us where you at, because there's all types of ways to find it. But tell us where you at again. Put the plans in motion in September and work my last day of my 9 to 5 on Friday. Will be in traffic this week. You talk about jump off the porch. That's what you call jump off the porch. Some people like try to put their foot. I'm sorry. I grew up, the country, it was kind of the houses was made on cinder blocks. And so you had to like put your toe in. You didn't just jump off the porch. Right now, these knees bad. I ain't even jumping off the curb. But yeah, you got to jump off the porch, fam. I love it. Good evening, fam. I'm here now. Let's get it. Jamari Brandon. I'm now Mr. Drive Time. Unlock those over. I love that Mr. Drive Time. I like it. I told y'all, hey, y'all gonna have me out here looking crazy. Y'all gonna be looking at Baby BG in 2013. Oh man. That's awesome. They saying that's awesome. It's awesome. I'm telling you. So I had a vision for this long time ago. So I'm finna tell you something about my family, especially my wife. So, all my wife and my kids, they like the creatives. Like, everybody got a little creativity, can come up with little stuff. I'm that person, little stuff. I can think outside. I know it ain't no box. I know how to come up with little stuff, but that stuff that just creative, that's them. Not like, because everybody got it, but I'm like the brain part of it. Like my mind goes down, this got to do it this way, this happened. If you take this, you do like the strategy thing. I call it the final destination brain, because it's like you go and they're like, all right, we go this way, this and this can happen. We go this way, this and this can happen. We go this way. All right, the best numbers don't lie. People do remember that video. The numbers and statistics say this. Like my brain works like that. And so everybody got ideas. I can help you formulate it. That's where my brain goes. Let's see. Yeah. Salute back to you, Priestley. Man. Man, J Harv, man. All right, J Harv. Much love, fam. I love the fam. I ordered 4 shirts and 1 polo and plan on going around 1 day a week with my new cars and having the conversations you instructed me on. Love you, my guy. 2026 is going to be good. But J Harv is talking about, and this is going to be a little snippet. What he taught, I'll leave it up there so y'all can read what he talking about. The one-on-ones, we talked about business stuff, business strategy, how to expand. Because, I tell y'all all the time, it can't rely on one means. It can't just be the gig app. It just can't be the load board. It can't just be dependent on just one mean. You got to branch out. And that's like what he talked about. I ain't going into detail. That's we got a lot to discuss, and I kind of been giving snippets, but I gotta know your plan to help you with that. That's part of the one-on-ones. I keep telling y'all. See, Fairway, hold on. I ain't finna let you. So we're going back. J Caps, I want you to get you because we give out flowers around here. And after you said that, Quick's right in. Congrats. We love it. We love it. We love it. We'll be going in the van to the business to have these conversations. Okay, yep. Do exactly that. That's those. The name is cool, Mr. Dry Time. I tell you, I like that. Thanks. Congrats on the J Harv. Gotta show love. Okay, Harv. Gotta go get it. Logo on the shirts. Can't wait to pick them up. Boy. I was about to tell you that's a surprise. I got a surprise for y'all, mainly the fan. Can't wait to see the logo. Yeah, I'm in front of you. As soon as that logo pop up, I better see a video. Or if you said IG, I'm gonna see an IG with a picture on it. And that's J Harv saying a thanks. Mr. Dry Time, hey guys, remember to check your weather. I went to Ohio last Monday and woke up Tuesday in 4 to 5 inches or so. I'm about to be regional and local for real. I talked. We talked about this. That weather app. I talked about it. That's why BG ain't went too far. Plus, it's that time of year. I'm getting everything together for next year, so I ain't going too far. Plus, it's getting together stuff and relaxing. So it's like different ways to start stuff. Like me, I'm starting my because I need to do better with my health. Working out and all that. I got to get back into it. But that's a whole nother conversation. This is your favorite Trinidad and Tobago couple. What's going on, fam? My question tonight is my cost per mile is 65 cents per mile. What is the lowest I should bid if I'm working with a day? Are you saying your CPM? Is that your CPM and your COL? We might have to talk again because I'm thinking right now the CPM. I'm thinking rough. It normally shouldn't be that high for a cargo van. We'll talk. I'm making a mental note. We'll talk. And the Quicks talk about that snow is no joke. I told y'all I'm a storm runner. Make sure I got everybody before I go back to what I was about to talk about. Let's see. Yep, I think I got everybody. So, what was I at? Oh, when I say we talking about the don't miss your start again, that's what we talking about. And so, as you see, we got people in the fam that's getting started. They not missing that. I will. I'm gonna put that up in a minute. It just popped up, but yeah. So whenever you talk about the start, and I want y'all to understand it because y'all don't see it. I'm kind of like when I did the 100 thing, even though I tied it to 100 loads, and it kind of talked about the videos. It was more so. Remember, we talked about this a little bit before when we talk about multiple streams of income. Most people think, hey, in order to do multiple streams of income, you'd be like, I'm going to start a barbershop, and then I'm going to start a transportation business and put drivers in it. Then I'm going to go get into real estate, and then I'm going to go look at the stock. I'm not saying you can't do all that. But sometimes some of the easiest ways to start a business that has multiple streams of income is you build them within the one. Like I'm going to use an example. Amazon, we started with Amazon. They started off as a bookstore, and then they kept expanding, and they bring in other people to bring in other like suppliers and all that to sell their stuff on their platform. Plus, Amazon has their own stuff, and then they branched out with inside of that. They got into the movies, Amazon Prime, so you can order stuff and get it faster. But you also got movie sections. You can watch Thursday Night Football, been on Amazon Prime. You see how they expanding it within it, and then they do the Amazon Flex, a gig app. So you make money, but they also make money because it's going out, and they get when they make their money, they don't have those employees that are on their payroll. They got 1099 with gig app. You build it within. So when I say, hey, we're on videos, where you do this, where you do that, it all starts to generate funds because we're not gonna act like we naive. We all know YouTube generates funds. AdSense, YouTube AdSense, it's all one in one. So it's like you're already doing it, driving, delivering, picking up stuff, pull the camera out and start showing people, but you can't do it if you don't start. Because by the time I wrap it all the way around and you be like, hold on, BG, where these numbers come from? You're going to be trying to play catch up. And just do it. Just mimic what I do. Because I'm just figuring it out as I go. Some of it is already planned out, but it's new avenues open up. Because I'm pretty sure when Jeff Bezos started, he didn't plan on having Amazon Prime show movies. But when the opportunity arrives, you take advantage of it. Same with this. We're already driving. You're already doing it. If you're cooking, you're already cleaning, record yourself. Start talking to people. Like you can do exactly what I'm doing. We just gonna mirror each other, and then I'm gonna come over there and watch your stuff just like y'all watch us over here. Because we one big happy family. Y'all going fast. I was finna go somewhere, but I can't get behind on these comments because I be getting behind. Maybe BG explain how the winter work for the cargo vans. It's not so. I don't want you to think of it as winter work. Look at it as opportunities. So right now, remember we talked about it last live. This is that time of year where the freight, it still comes, but it's not in a high volume. It's not a lot. But when I told you a long time ago, make sure you sign up for all them gig apps you can. Right now, because of the holiday season and all the stuff that people are ordering, gig apps going to be booming for us, depending on where you live at and your location. Because like, for example, when Black Friday just happened, a lot of people don't have vehicles big enough to put 50-something inch TVs in. But guess what? You do. Most people don't have something with that big picture frame for the family, that loved one that they're trying to give out of that big jumpy castle and all that. Most people don't got vehicles big enough to put the outdoor swimming pool for the kids that they want to buy for Christmas, because everybody don't live in the snow in Ohio. That you want to buy those big items in. You can do it. You see what I'm saying? So those gig apps as part of our income, start jumping on that. No different than when the summertime comes. You seen your boy when we did some of the gig apps. When summertime came in Houston, I was dropping off barbecue pits and all types of stuff. Why? Because the places I was going, them individuals didn't have cars big enough to put a barbecue pit in. But guess what? I did. You see what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily that you're getting away from the snow. You start utilizing those other resources like those gig apps. That's just an example. Like gig apps to keep you local, find those local words. You still can get a gig app and still bring in, depending on your area, $250 a day. You see what I'm saying? So it's not that you actually explaining how to get away from the winter work, because everybody, even though we talk about the circle in that northern part, the Ohio, the Illinois and all that, that's where a lot of the money at. That bottom part of that circle, it ain't snowing. It ain't snowing in Louisiana, the bottom. It ain't snowing down there in the bottom of Mississippi and Alabama and Mobile and all that. You see what I'm saying? Might be cold, but it ain't snowing. So you still can move around. It ain't snowing in Texas. You see what I'm saying? Like you can move around that way. So it ain't that you necessarily getting winter work by going over the road, depending on the location. Sometimes you can stay local or regional. But if you live up there, I'm not going to lie. If you already live up there, you should already be used to it. Driving in the snow, all that fun stuff. Andrew just got back from North Dakota. Glad to be back in Cincy. I know you is, because North Dakota, no. I went up there to Minot. No, I was mad. So I'm going to tell you, it happened twice. Once in Salt Lake City, once in Minot. Minot was probably the worst. I went up there, TDY, to Minot Air Force Base, had a rental car. Got to the base, got to the hotel, went to get out the hotel. It was an Explorer. Got out the Explorer, opened the door. I was like, man, it's still kind of heavy. As soon as I opened it and went to close it, a gust of wind just pushed me up against it. It was real disrespectful. It felt like I got pushed and hit by somebody that wasn't there. I'm not trying to go through that again. So no, y'all can have that cold weather. Green, what's going on, fam? What's going on? BG, I just sent you my business card with my logo. I wish you could share it because I'm proud of it. Let me see. We finna try some stuff. You sent it to me? Where you sent it at? Did you email it? How you sent it to me? J Harv, email it to the link that we did the one-on-one in. I mean, the email for the one-on-one. Email it, and I'm going to try and see if I can put it up here. Email it to the email that you got for the one-on-one, J Harv, and I'm going to try and put it on the screen. Let's figure it out. Because, hey, I'll start something. I ain't never did it before, but I'm willing to start because, hey, we got other stuff. It's practice because Oh, yeah, do that. We'll put it in the community too. We're gonna do a little bit of everything. Let me see. You say you already did it? All right. So y'all see, I'm telling you, wife on here, she listening. She gonna add it to the community. She gonna put it in the community post. So we gonna share that. We gonna share that up here, fam. We gonna put that in the community post. Don't worry. High green. Let's see. I'm playing catch up. It'll be in there when we get out the live. Yep. Don't worry, we got you. We're gonna put it up there. We're gonna get it up there. We're gonna get there. I told you, I show y'all fans speaking because I don't think people that don't see the comments be like, BG, you just said they in here talking. No, fam are in here speaking to each other. It's a fam over here. They over here having conversations and stuff. Listen, fam, as soon as I dropped that load, I drove 8 hours back home where it was warmer. I've done that before, so I ain't even mad at you. I was like, this ain't my type of weather. It's time to start heading home. Oh, let's see. I was in Ohio a couple weeks ago. It was in the low 30s, and I slept in a van. Won't even lie. I out of that van. Hey, I'd rather pay a little bit extra in that gas. I'm finna use that 15, 20 bucks in that gas before I sit there and freeze to death. But that last time I went, I'm not even finna lie to you. When I went up to Ohio, when I had the pick Friday, won't drop Saturday, won't drop Monday, when I did that load and went back up there and then went over to West Virginia that whole time, and I was like, the cold right then. And it was just the beginning. I said, I ain't coming back. I ain't going to be back up north. I knew then the up north season for BG was over. And then when I got over to Oklahoma, I said, no. It was over with. Ooh, this is nice. I'm sorry. I'm finna. Where is it? Which one? Ooh, let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can. Well, we finna try some stuff around here. Because I'm BG. I'm finna try some stuff. Y'all stick with me. Let's see how this is gonna work. Let's see if I press that button. Can I move this over here? I'm just trying stuff. Because that's what we do. It ain't gonna pick up. Y'all stick with me. I'm finna put this thing on here. One way or the other. Solo layout. I'm finna show you how to do this new layout. Y'all keep talking. I'm gonna put y'all up here in a minute. Video file. Ooh, image file. I just figured out something, fam, so let me download it. I'm finna download this thing. And I'm finna add it. Y'all just stick with me. I saw something happen, so add item. Video file. No, it's not a video, it's an image. Y'all probably thinking, BGU is crazy. Yes, I am. Ha ha! I told you I was gonna figure it out. That's that. Hey, I like that one. It's another one. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna download the other one too. I like both of them. All right. Let's remove this one. Let's add another one. Bam. What? I'm over here I just started something and I learned something. I'm telling you. I like them. Let me show y'all again. That's the second one. That's the first one. I like it. Y'all like it because I love it. But yeah, we still gonna put it in the community. See, y'all think I'm playing. Wifey already said she gonna put it in the community for y'all. To the new fan, please be humble with the gig apps, especially if you live in a big city, because they want to keep the money for themselves. Yeah, we've talked about that before. Don't just have them out there doing just anything. And like the Quick said, gig is a great supplement. Just always be mindful of your time and labor when accepting deliveries versus payout. And I'm gonna give you an example. I forgot, was it today? Yeah, I was talking to one of the fans today, and they had a gig app and load and roadie or something in roadie, and it had like 10 stops going like 50 something miles. Yeah, 10 stops, 50 something miles, and I think it was only paying like $60. And I'm like, unless them 10 stops is in the same apartment complex, and 3 of those stops is the same apartment, nah. We just can't be running around. And then he showed me another one, and it had like 13 stops, and it was paying like 70 something bucks, and they said it was gonna take 5 hours. No, we don't do 70 something bucks for 5 hours, because that don't even equate to almost $14 an hour. No, we don't do those. We don't do that. So, like fam said, be mindful of where you're going and the payout. How do we get to the community post? When you're looking at YouTube and it show like home, videos, shorts, like you got to scroll over one more time at the top, and then scroll over when you're on the page, home, video, post, and you scroll over that one more time, and you'll see post on the end at the last one that you can click on. That's teamwork right there. Yeah, that's how you got to do it. I'm in Dallas right now. How can I get, hold on. I'm in Dallas right now. How can I get loads, fam? I've been running into shady dispatchers not giving me rate cons. Do I have to have that to match the bill of lading? So yes and no. When you're running under a dispatcher or a courier company, they don't necessarily have to, depending on how they're set up. If they're using, like, for example, if the dispatcher is using your MC to get loads, because it's those types of dispatchers. If you're using your MC, like using my MC, I want to see. I got to see. I can't speak for the courier companies because I've had fam tell me some do, some don't. So it all depends. But the whole thing is to know your number, because I can tell you right now, again, this is just because you said Dallas, and I know that Dallas area. Right now, running that Dallas, the Texas, Dallas, the triangle, Dallas, Houston, San Antonio, Austin, running that triangle right now is going for, you're getting loads for $1 plus. So it's like you can get it for $300, $250 to $350. If you know what your negotiation is, you can get it to like $400. So if you're going, I'm gonna give you an example. Dallas to Houston is roughly like a little over 200 miles. You should be out the gate for this area. I know people gonna have stuff to say, but it's our market. It's our market over here. That you shouldn't be getting no less than 250 from Dallas to Houston, or Dallas to anywhere in the triangle. Dallas to San Antonio, 250. Dallas to Houston, 250. Only thing that might not be 250 is maybe Austin, but you still should be like at least 225, 230. You see what I'm saying? Like that's that dollar plus, and the negotiation skill comes after that. And then if it's expedited. So I can't tell whether or not your person, because I don't know your dispatcher, if they're supposed to give it to you. But in this market over here, you shouldn't be driving for less than $1. Even with their, and I know, let me rephrase that. I know they have to take their cut, so I forgot about that. So if you're getting a load, let's just say $1.10, $1.05, and they take 10, 15%, you should at least be getting 90, 95 cents out of that load, if that makes sense. But without having all the logistics, I would need to know more and have more. I'm just going off of the comment that you put out there. So just with that information, that's as much as I don't know all the background insights and all that stuff. But hey, the good thing is you started, because it sounds crazy, but most people ain't even got to the part where we can even talk about the dispatchers and BOLs and all that. Some people just getting started. So you already in a good spot. Look at it that way. We just now need to figure out the logistics to make sure you're getting the money that you're supposed to be getting. Y'all just see it's on the main page under post. They talking about where the community is. I got you. I got them playing catch up. That's Dave Hard telling me he got it in email. We already put it up. I'm gonna put it up again at the end too, because I like it. They got Ariana letting everybody know, don't forget them heat blankets at Costco, because we don't need you fam in there sleeping in that cold weather in that van, idling with no heated blanket. Yeah, you made it in time, fam. You ain't, hey, y'all know me. I'll be going crazy because may not come when you want him, but he always on time, and you is on time. They go, yep. We finna talk about we talking about them logos, J Hard. Nice, fancy, nicely done. That logo is fire. I like the first one. I ain't gonna lie. I like the first one too. That black one. Let me put it up because I like it that much. I like it because it looked like the logo is over a GPS, like the map. It looked like streets and all that. I like it. I like that one. I like that one. Let's see. Another one. I love the first one. Hey fam, that's what we here for. We make y'all don't you think you be making we make your day. You make our day too, fam. You be giving knowledge. You always showing love. Everybody in this comment be making my day. Y'all make my day. That's why I show up. If I didn't like y'all, I would not be here. Y'all ain't learned BG yet. I don't do nothing I don't want to do. And I like y'all, so I got love for y'all. So I'm always gonna show up. So yeah, fam, y'all make my day, and I'm glad we made your day, J Hall. I'm glad we made your day, fam, because them logos is fire. Brody, $60 for 19 deliveries for that's exactly what you said. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. We're not doing that. We're not 5 hours. 5 hours. If you don't, remember, numbers don't lie, people do. They might, I know they say 5 hours. If you hustling and you do it right, that's normally you can get that 5 hours done probably in about 4, depending on how well you know your area. So but I don't do the math based off of that, because if I did say 4, that means you basically only getting paid $15 an hour. But they said 5 hours because they calculated it 5 hours. So I need you to pay me according to your calculations. So in order for me to do that at 5 hours for 19 deliveries, there needs to be a 1 in front of that number, followed by 2 other. That number needs to comprise of 3 numbers, and it should not be, because normally you can see the distance on there. For you gonna have me doing 5 hours, it needs to automatically be 150, 200. For me even to think about it. That's just me though. That's just me. Y'all do what y'all want with that. Yep, we appreciate you, fam. We appreciate you. Great work, Jay. Great work. And Jay appreciate everybody. Yep. Thanks for all the tips and info on our one-on-one today. Hoping to get out of Sacramento tomorrow. We got to get out of Sacramento. Yeah. We cannot stay in Sacramento. Come on back. Gotta get you out of Sacramento, fam. Remember what I told you, though. Because that I'm only saying this in case we got new fam that don't know the area. So when you're on that West Coast, which is because you got to factor in gas, when you go over there, you know how we talk about the circle. Most places in the circle, you can deadhead 100 miles, maybe 200, and get to something else. When you go out to that West Coast, most of your deadheading is going to be almost 300 plus miles, like from Los Angeles to Phoenix, 300 plus miles. Los Angeles to Sacramento, 300 plus miles. You see what I'm saying? Like Los Angeles to Vegas, 300. Like they don't have a bunch of small areas in the middle like the circle does. The circle has a whole bunch of small stops that you can get to inside of it, and they don't have that as much. It's not as prevalent on the West Coast. So yeah, fam, open up that deadhead and get up out of there. Dallas to Laredo, how much you think? It got to be nothing less than 5. That's minimum, because Dallas to Laredo is roughly 400 some miles. So out the gate, from I'm talking my numbers. Everybody has their numbers. So that's the other key part. What I'm saying means nothing if you don't know your numbers. If you don't know your CPM plus your COL combined, then what I'm saying doesn't mean nothing. And just to give you an example, CPM, COL says 35 cents, so a total of 70 cents. That tells you off rip, you can't run for nothing less than 70 cents a mile. In my brain, especially since I'm in Texas, I'm from Texas, for me to leave the house, you got to be over $1. It's a difference when I'm outside and I say I did a load for 95 cents. All right, that's something different. But yeah, from Dallas to Laredo, this is just depending on the load. If it's asking for a Sprinter van, of course, it's going to be higher. If you're asking for a Sprinter van, that means you most likely need it expedited or you need me. But for the loads I get, sometimes I get them and negotiate them off of box trucks and big rigs, dry vans. And by me negotiating them off of that, they normally want to partial those loads and give them out to the box trucks and the dry vans for, $300-400. But since I'm negotiating, like, hey, I'll have it there tomorrow, first thing, or depending on what time I pick it up in the morning, same day, then I negotiate that rate. But for our region, our area, Texas, can't be nothing less. There got to be a 5 in front of it. But that's just me. I don't know how your dispatch. That's the other part. I don't know how your dispatches. I don't know your percentages. I don't know how that works out for you. So that's the part I don't know. I'm just giving it based off of BG moving. That's what I'm doing. BG moving. So from Dallas to Laredo, 500. Nothing less than 500. I'm on the Dallas to Houston now for 300. See, fam? That's what I'm saying. Like, that's how. I don't know if y'all remember that video when I was talking about the AI video when I mentioned I was in Atlanta, that area, the East Coast. And I was like, what y'all doing running a load that, not y'all, anybody. They put it out there and it'd be like, it's going 180 miles. And it's like, but we only going to give you 150. Like, hold on. We gotta already be at 200. We need to be at 200 out the gate. That's even just general consensus. Now, I get it if it's one of them lows and it's going, you find them sweet ones that go 15 miles or something, and it's just building a building, not the airport ones, just building a building 15 miles, and they be like, hey, we'll do it for 125, 150. I get those. Let's be honest. I get those. But if you want me to go 180 miles, I need 200. But like I was telling you, on my side over here in Texas, we getting 300 to 400 in the triangle. That's when I used to tell y'all I don't have to lead the triangle, because you can just get in Texas, you can run the triangle and get 300 to 400 a day. If you got a good dispatcher, or you good in negotiating your lows, or you just, because it ain't just the triangle. The same mileage going over to Louisiana, go to Lafayette, Baton Rouge. Like, we have ours at the bottom, but that's kind of where it stopped, that bottom part of Louisiana, or as far up as Oklahoma City, because that's roughly 400 miles from Houston. But then outside of that, we need to get to Texas. But as Texas fan, we got to get to the top of the circle, or get all the way out there to the east, like up the South Carolina, North Carolina, Atlanta. Now, granted, you're going to have to mess with the transporter, because that's his region. You're going to have to fight him for it. I love y'all. Y'all got me. Let me stop. I bought the heated jacket at Costco. It's rechargeable. I like it. That's get y'all. Man, Costco got them deals for y'all. Got the logos are nice. What's up, BG? Do they pay for your tolls, or is that on you? I don't know if I ever covered that, but it's a mixture. I include that in the price, because after you do it a while, you start to kind of know what a toll's at. That's why I normally don't go that far up north, because I don't even want to negotiate them tolls, because them tolls is crazy. The ones down here in Texas and Oklahoma and all that stuff, they be like $1, $2 like that. And yes, I do add them in, but you really don't even notice it, because it normally be like $10, $15. So when I'm doing the rates and I'm telling y'all about them, I've already added it in, but y'all just don't. I just don't break it down into things. But I'll give you an example. So going from, I'll just use Houston and Dallas. So it's certain parts on the outskirts of Dallas that you're going to run into those tolls, or in Houston, 99, Beltway and all that you're going to run, but it's only like $1, 50 cents, 75 cents, depending on where you're at. And that's why when I just told you about the triangle and I'm like 300 to 400, we've already calculated that in. For the most part, either a bunch of us have done it, and that's why they just made it that number, or I don't know, they just made it that number because that's what people were going for. But yes, I do calculate them in based on where I'm going, because after you drive enough, you'll know what areas have tolls and which ones don't. Like, for example, there ain't no tolls in Louisiana. You see what I'm saying? Well, it is. If you're crossing that long bridge in Louisiana going down towards New Orleans, if you jump off of I-10, it is one. So I take that back. So, but you know the main ones, like the top part of Louisiana across I-20, there's no tolls. Like, you'll start to learn where the tolls are. But yeah, I do factor those in when I'm negotiating the rates. BG, my wife. Well, thank you. You know, in my spare time, I am a stand-up comedian. Let me stop. Because then I'm going to be sitting here and I was talking about don't miss your start. And y'all going to have me up here thinking I'm Kevin Hart trying to get on stage. I ain't falling for the tricks. Glad you staying warm, fam. Hey, got to stay warm. Thanks, Ariana. You will get a load out of Sacramento easily. It's just where do you want to go? Remember, I told you that, family. You just, because the Sacramento, Oakland, is it San Jose? I can't remember all them things. It's so many up there. I need that blanket. Mr. Quick tries to freeze my toes. I get it though. The driver has, and my wife knows this. I love her to death. But the driver, we love y'all wise. We love y'all wise. I swear, I got your back, Mr. Quick. I got your back. The drivers, we love our wives, but the driver has to be the most comfortable person because we hauling, we moving. You don't want us getting comfortable, falling asleep and tired at the wheel. So we might be freezing your toes off from here and there. We sorry. Don't worry. We gonna buy y'all some heated socks and heated blankets. We got y'all. We got you. It might kind of see. I just literally really said it. It might come up. We talking about you, fam. You out there in Sacramento. It might come out of Oakland or San Francisco, but you'll be good and definitely should get a load to LA where the loads are plentiful. See, we already had this talk. Remember, I told you. Matter of fact, J Har, I promise you, this is all next year when we running around. I gave y'all a little insight. I'm giving y'all a little bit more. Some of y'all have figured it out because y'all already started connecting. Part of that run around next year, we're going to be setting up the meet and greets and get together and fam and all that stuff. Because I talk to y'all. I know where a lot of y'all at. Matter of fact, J Har, I already told fam that you was out there. But I need y'all to connect. And don't worry, I got y'all back. That's next year. We're going to be doing that. It's more to come. Be patient. We got to start somewhere. Let's see. I got loads popping up now going to Louisville, Kentucky. Guess what's snow starting after 1 a.m. So much shake missing them. All right, I know, fam, it's gonna be rough. It's that time of year. Like, you gotta pick your poisons. Like, it's some places this the road crews can only clean so fast, and there's some places that little sprinkle of dust of snow, I'm going. Like, don't get me wrong, Dallas, because of how the highway is made up, I ain't gonna mess around out there. But if a little snow sprinkled across I-10 like Mobile and all that ain't bad. It's flat roads. I cruise through and tiptoe, but I ain't going nowhere. Don't put it. I'm a storm runner. I gotta be already stuck in it. What's going on, man? Good evening, BGN fam. Hope that everyone is doing well and staying warm. We gonna all be warm soon because Ariana gonna have us all in Costco getting heated blankets, and they gonna have us getting heated jackets. We gonna be warm. I just need a power bank to plug into. Andrew uses the Jackery one. Yep, that's a good one. The snow radar for tomorrow: Illinois, Indiana, Wisconsin, and Chicago. Be ready, fam. Y'all be ready. Be warm. It's kind of late now. Costco's closed. If you get your heated blankets and all that, because I don't want y'all to be out there freezing. But mainly, make sure you're good. Your tires good. Everything good. Your fluids, your oil changes. Make sure you're straight out there. Make sure this is that time because y'all know we was cracking jokes when y'all was laughing at who was that? Was it me and Finn Dog? When y'all was laughing at us about the gas? Laughing more about him than me. Make sure you got that extra tank of a little gallon gas or something back there and some food, because I have been on the road and the weather get bad, and I've seen wrecks and stuff on the highway, and the trucks just be sitting there and it ain't nowhere you can go, no exit. So make sure you got everything supply wise that you need. Let's see. When you first start, you have to do a couple of loads just to show dispatchers and brokers that you're a good carrier. Then you can start dictating your pay more. Don't get wrapped, but get feet wet. Yep. Wrapped. Raped. Don't get raped, but get your feet. Yeah. Don't get your feet wet. So I want y'all to think about that. When we talk about getting your feet wet, remember when I told y'all throughout all this year, and we started last year, when we were talking about acronyms and what this means, do this, and that was so you already have the lingo and have an understanding, because believe it or not, when you're talking to somebody that's like a broker or something, they can tell if you know what you're doing because the questions that they ask you, and if your answer if I say, hey, can you send me over COI? And you're like, what is a COI? And they got to explain to you it's a certificate of insurance. And there's nothing wrong with that because it's a part of the learning curve. But again, it's hard to come in asking for something that you don't know how to do. So that's what Jay Harvey's getting at. What's on, everybody? Speaking to the fam. I'm making sure we get it up in here. Thanks. I don't know where I go out of Sankerville. I'm just ready to go. Hey, trust me. I know. I'm ready to. And so we talk about starting. And so fam is, and this is why we give all this knowledge and expertise. Fam is actually, she's on her third load. She not done 3. She started. And we love that for her. And I'm glad she's here. So people like Jay Harv and the Quicks and Ariana, Andrew, like everybody's chiming in to help fam get going. But before I even say that, first off, I ain't even think do that because when you started, you wasn't over here telling us. So if we're gonna take a moment because we show love to everybody. First, congrats on starting. You already got going. We happy for you, fam. Congrats for getting started. I'm happy for you. I love to see people with it. Doesn't everyone have a thermostat? The wall on their no. We don't. Mine is in the dash, but hey, that's just me. But then again, I look at the weather map because I'm a storm runner, not a storm chaser. I'm not going to that stuff. I forgot to tell you. Everybody that don't know, go over and watch Louisville Cargo. They most recent video, and I got to go back and put the comment on it because when I watched it, I was driving. So I didn't realize, I was watching Moonrise. Don't judge me. My phone sits right there. I can listen to it. And I got to go back and put the comment. But they got the most recent video. It should be about 5 or 6 days now. Yeah, go watch it. Go watch it. Everybody go when y'all get done. Not now. After the live. Go back and watch Louisville Cargo. Got to go see them low. I'm just want everybody to go. Baby, got to go watch everybody. If you ain't subscribed, get over there to Louisville Cargo and all that. Go subscribe to the channel. BG, we will have a Buc-ee's here very soon in Arizona, and I'm going to try that brisket, but heard the stuffed chicken. It was good. Man, Buc-ee's is good, period. And don't be tempting me with coming out to Arizona with Buc-ee's. You kidding me? I got you. I see what you did there, J Hard. I'm still coming. I ain't going to lie. I'm most likely going to come. I'm going to come out there and give me some Buc-ee's just to see if y'all doing it right. Got to check. Hey, I'm a quality inspector. Oh, man. Let's see. No, I don't have a thermostat on the wall, but I had a diesel heater installed right before winter started. So that's why I said go back and I'm not telling y'all what's in the video, but go watch Louisville Cargo video. The name of the page is that. Just click on it. That's the page. That's the YouTube page. Just go back. So I'm not gonna tell you what's in it, but since you're talking about a diesel heater and we're talking about cold weather. Just saying. Because if I tell you, then you ain't going to go watch it. And that ain't where we go. Hey, you got this lift off. Gotta show the love. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we got your support, fam. That's what we're here for. We support. We show love and support over here. Let's see. I am. I don't know if y'all be watching. Like one of the lows I showed you. I didn't mention it, but I was driving the Buc-ee's because if you actually jamming like I'm jamming, I showed y'all I was driving. The Buc-ee logo was getting closer and closer and closer and closer. And if you paid attention while I was driving, I took the exit. I know exactly which one it was. It was the one in Mississippi on exit 24. This is Buc-ee's. That was the new one. I told you I was going to it a long time ago. But yeah. Buc-ee's in Mississippi, I-10, exit 24. If you don't know where it's at. I knew I had backup. That's what I'm talking about. We all gonna come out there when they open it up. We all go in Arizona and inspect y'all Buc-ee's. Hey T, remember what I told you? You might have to deadhead to get up out of there. Remember what I told you? That tank of gas we talked about. You're not sat around there if it ain't popping by Monday. By end of the day Monday, have your person start looking for you. Pick a destination, have them look, open it up, and then start. Like, I want to say Monday, if you're doing it how BG do it, around 11, 12 o'clock, if you still ain't got moving, have them still looking in Sacramento and all that. You still should find something. But if not, get it to where they push it out to the next day so they see the lows that pop up. So if they get you scheduled for the next day, you can just go on deadhead over there because you ain't going to make no money while you're sitting there. You got to keep the wheels turning. Louisville Cargo, your van looked like the inside of a spaceship, but it's well insulated. I just went to the terminal. Sorry, BG, but I had to see it. I knew you wouldn't know. I knew it's gonna be one person, but I ain't mad at you, fam. I love it. I seen it already. But yeah, again, after the live, go watch it. You gotta go watch it. Make sure hey, leave a comment so I know you was there. Cause after this, I'm going over there and I'm gonna leave my comment to let y'all know I was there. Yeah, fam. Yeah. But all that to say, if y'all don't know about what we talked about tonight, don't miss your start again. You see, as you see in the comments and everything that that we talked about so far today, we got a lot of people in the fam that took opportunities that they start. I just didn't want y'all to think that I'm sitting here telling you based off of what I'm doing or how I'm started and all that stuff. Like, I want y'all to see that there's other people in the fam that's getting started. They're at the same point as you. Like, everybody's at different levels, different cities, different states, different points. Some people are starting their cargo van. This is some people's first winter, as you've seen. So they're starting to talk about getting heated blankets and how to get heaters and where to go. And you see, we start talking about whether, and people start to know, hey, it's getting to snow. What do we do during this time of year? Or some people just getting started this time of year. They first, second, third load, fam. Third load. Like, it's a lot of starts. It's a lot of places to get started. The only problem with it is, though, is you're going to miss your start again. I know we've all missed starts in life, but this ain't the time to be missing the start another one. Because now this is this is one of my uncle's sayings, my daddy's saying. Because there's like they was brothers. They was first and second. It's a bunch of them. And so they kind of played off each other. So when we talk about the starts, one of my uncles, because my daddy used to tell, I told y'all, he said, son, you better do the hard work early so you don't have to do the hard work later. And the uncle would caveat right off of that, be like, yeah, so you better get started now before the day comes when you don't get to start it all. Let me stop. That's enough development for y'all tonight. We now went through personal development, business development. We tapped a little bit into professional development. We not talked about cargo van build out development. We not talked about YouTube strategy development. We not talked about a lot of developments. But the problem with it is all the development means nothing if you don't start working on yourself or start working on with your support system, because it ain't just about cargo van and money. You notice the stuff we said. We've talked about family. That's your support system. We mentioned a little bit about health. That's part of the staying warm in the cold. Like, it's all parts of this that you have to start somewhere and start with something in order to get the success that you want. So before I go, I'm gonna make sure I ain't miss no comments before we get up out of here. Let's see. Where did we stop at? I'm finna go through these. Where we go? We'll make sure. Where did I stop at? All right, the Quicks just subbed over to Louisville Cargo. If you haven't, y'all gonna get over there. California has so much in-state work, but try to work south. Don't go to Oregon or Washington or Nevada unless that bag is talking to you. Try to get to LA or Texas. I know the area in Cali has its lows, and then it's Texas. I live in Phoenix, and it's hit or miss. Love the family sayings. I do too, because that's what got me through life, and they still getting me through life. Remember, family, you could be busy or you could be broke, but you can't do both. Let's get it. I love it. Jay Harv saying, Tia saying, thanks to Jay Harv. Don't count nobody else's pockets. Yep, we know that. White Feed Missy saying, check those weather apps and be safe out there. Jay Harv saying, I got you. Jay Harv, I can. Matter of fact, y'all too, don't worry. What I'm gonna do is right after this, when I get through, I'm gonna send an email to both y'all, so then at least y'all got each other email. Y'all connect. That part. And on that note, That's all the comments. So we finna get up out of here. So you already know what time it is, fam. Know what time it is. Close them eyes and bow them heads. Lord, our God, our Father, we once again say thank you. We ask that you continue to watch over us as we get ready to hit this road this week. Keep us all safe, especially with the inclement weather that's coming. Help everybody as to stay safe so they can return home to their family. Help those that are getting started as they learn. Make sure our equipment stays up to quality inspection so that we're good to go to keep us safe. Watch over not just us, but our family members all around the world. Watch over our friends. Watch over us, Jesus, and bring us back to our loved ones safe and sound. Let us know that you are the reason for the season that is coming upon us. So we want to be around with our family to enjoy it together. As you continue to watch over us and bless us both health, mentally, physically, and spiritually, we just want to say thank you in advance, Jesus. And we ask these and many more blessings in your darling son, Jesus' name. Amen. And just like that, we done, fam. We are done. So yeah, y'all go get them loads. Be safe out there. I owe y'all 2 videos because I got 2 loads that's already done. So I got y'all. They're going to come out this week. But yeah, y'all stay safe. Y'all stay warm, stay calm, so get your bag. But it's it for this live, and it was fun catching up with y'all. But it's a different time. It's time for me to go downstairs and start watching the rest of my football game. So that's the end of this one. This is Finito. So until the next video, you already know what I want you to do. You know what I want you to do. Until the next video, outside of staying blessed, y'all stay blessed.